Look who it is indeed. Hey Kayla, how are you? We're back with more async shenanigans. Because, I don't know, we got more stuff overnight, so let's do it. We should do it. It's a good idea. You're sleepy? I'm trying to think of what time it would be for you over there, like morning, right? Alright, let's just get ready to receive a bunch of crap. 9 AM, you couldn't really sleep the last few days? Ah, that sucks. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Regardless, let's get back into things, because I think, apparently we got an ocarina, so we have, like, way too much to do. Here we go. Alright. Alright, fair enough. It's a very red Zora tunic. Yes, the legendary ocarina. Wonderful. Aw, isn't a wallet coming through? That would have been nice to get later. Epona's okay? There it is. Awesome. And a minuet. Lovely. So much stuff. How about a second ocarina just because? Alright. Hey, that's what we want to see. And a bottle. Okay, nice. And you're still in BK mode. I know, that's insane, isn't it? So we didn't get much that's going to help us here. But we definitely have some stuff to do now. So, what did I write down for the shops? Let's see. So we have Chair's Run, Kayla's Coiled Sword Fragment, and well, there was also your Easterner's Ashes in one of the shops too, if you want that. A couple things we can buy. Yeah. What else do I have? Ocarina with Melon, the Ocarina Memory Game. Yeah, there's a few things. So let's go... We'll get you those ashes, I suppose, since we're just kind of nearby-ish. I heard someone said grass crest shield. Yeah, look, like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna happen just because it's on a bad spot. It's like if it was on Ped in Link to the Past, you know? But yeah, so we need to find an ocarina and Song of Storms for HV, don't we? That's like the big thing. I'm very surprised at how late your Lothric banner apparently is. That's just so weird. OBS back up so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. There's sculpturally here? No, that says adult. That's fine. Yeah, it seems like it's in a not great spot, huh? There you go. Tracker Endgame says, you missed a check you already did. That's interesting, huh? Yeah, no worries, I figured we might as well. We could get some sticks by doing this a couple times. Let's get up to like 4. Just to have a few sticks, because we need some sticks. We'll do this one more time. Just to have a few, just in case. Okay, so then, after this... we can get some money. Well, we could do it at the drawbridge, too. Just thinking about the best way to... Like, we could prelude to the Temple of Time and then go, because I think we have enough for... Can't remember how much your thing was. You know, let's just do this, I think. Yeah, we could. We could, you're right. Yeah, okay, you're probably right. We'll do that. And buy all the Titanite shards? That's good. Upgrading stuff is helpful. Just give checks if you buy them. I haven't heard of that being a thing. I don't know. So we'll get up to 500. Titanite shards are checks. Well, they're items. Not necessarily, like, checks, though. Yeah, oh yeah, because you can find them, can't you? I don't know, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll do this, get up to 500. Have to drop Titanite shards 10 times, and the first 10 you dropped which... What? That's weird, okay. That is strange to me, but okay. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this for a bit. So after this, let's head over to Zora's Domain, and we'll get Chair's Run. Then we can warp back with Prelude and go to Bomb Shop, I guess. Hopefully we'll have enough money still. Buying does nothing. Okay, interesting. Now we know at least. We sure didn't do this enough last stream. Jeez. Yeah. So is that what the ashes do? They give you more stuff to buy in the shop? I really don't remember that. It's been so long since I played that game. Okay. Yeah, I really don't remember that. Wow. Like, I last played that in, I think it was 2018, so it's been a while. There we go. Might be faster to just do this. What do you tell us, Mr. Hint? That's not too surprising. Hey, not what I wanted to do. Cave up there's probably the fastest way to get rupees. I always use the drawbridge, but yeah, okay. Or you can fight the Skull Kid as adult in Lost Woods. They drop like 200, I think. But they're hard to kill, from what I remember. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's because I set the chickens to 0. Just because I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, we will have all the adult Link things to do this stream, so hopefully we'll find some good stuff. The goal is to find useful things for folks. You there, sir? Not the rock, the chicken. No, not the rock. I want the chicken. It's important that we pick up the... I need to pick up... Thank you. Doing the chicken glitch again. Which means I still feel like Zora's Domain isn't even in logic still. But that's fine. We can get a very helpful item for Chair, so we're gonna do that. Next time you should use at least one other game when playing Dark Souls. I feel like it's just unlucky where your banner was is the problem. Like, I think if you had the banner, you would have so much to do, you know? All right. There we go, lovely. And you don't need a large Titanite shard, right? I'm gonna assume you're good on those. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Let's save and let's reset. As soon as I remember where the reset button is, there we go. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you don't need that extra one. Well, if I ever have some money to spare, maybe I'll just buy it as I'm passing by, you know? You know? That might be a thing. But here's what we really want. There you go. And you don't need a soul, probably. I think you were saying yesterday it's worth like 1,000, so probably not, huh? Yeah, if I happen to have money to spare, we can grab it. Ooh, actually, one thing I want to do before we, grow up, as it were. We should go talk to Malin. We have the ocarina. Oh, wait. No, she has to move, doesn't she? We can't actually do that yet. She has to be at the ranch first, and we don't have the weird egg. Okay, so let me check my notes one more time. Ocarina memory game. Actually, yes, that's something as well. For the souls? Okay. Actually, haven't checked the hints around these parts. Ah, that's good to know. Okay, let me write that down. Water temple equals Dodongo. There we go, good to know. Yeah, no worries. I figured that would be useful. I do always like those items in the Dark Souls games. Yeah, it's considered a filler item, apparently. Because, like, you got... What was it in Dark Souls 2? You got the feather, I think, that did that as well. Spirit Temple hoards a piece of heart. Wow. Never played Dark Souls 2, really? It's probably the weakest of the Souls games, but it's still good. I like all the Souls games, at least the ones I've played. I haven't played Bloodborne, and I've yet to play Elden Ring either. I like 1 the best, but I did like when I played 3 way back when. Alright, hello, I've come to play songs. Saves a lot, that's great. Should be one more, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, is it time to grow up? I think so. I think there's much else we can do as Child Link, really, so let's grow up. I think that's a good idea. Forgetting how the song goes. There we go. Yeah. Time to do all the things. All the things. Or at least some of the things. There's still a lot of stuff we don't have, to be honest. So yeah, what we really need is HV's Ocarina and Song of Storms, right? Yeah, we only now have it. That's what Closed Door of Time will do. Yeah, we just got the bottle before as well, so... Yeah, the what is it called? Ocarina Items glitch, yeah. I do like that one, but we have an Ocarina now, so we'll just do that. Hey, HV, how are ya? Are these hints the same? They are, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna get the Skulltula out here because I can. Yeah. I mean, if you ever want a hint for anything, HV, because, like, Kayla really needs you to have those things, as we know. Yay. Not that we really need any of these, but look, we're getting them. Might as well. In your chest in that game, and the tracker says unchecked. Weird that didn't work. You would think it would work just by reconnecting. Even if you did, the mimic doesn't give you anything? Well, if that does happen, like, Chair has her admin powers. She can literally give us items if it comes to it. Okay, let's start with Kakariko, I suppose. Hyrule of Lothric Deep Battle Axe. Okay. There might be a way to, like, I don't know if admins can, like, say that you got that check, I'm not sure. But they can give items. You could do a hint location for it, Kayla. You can do hint_location and the name of the check if you want, but that is also worth a hint, so might not be worth it. Because I know those are oh so precious. You don't have points. Yeah, I figured. You know what? Let's make it daytime. Thank you for the sun song, by the way. This helps a lot. To speed things up so much. Only had points for one hint. Well, that's definitely the thing to hint for, so yeah. Right, so we have the shops here. Let's start with that. We can show the ocarina to the windmill guy. Alright, let's hope for something big in one of these. Ooh, I see some good things. Okay, yeah. You probably don't need that, huh? Ooh, okay. Okay, good things. You probably want that magic. It costs 41 points. You have 13. Ugh. Unfortunate. Yep, I will get that for you. Look, it's 5 rupees, Kayla. Here you go. Okay, so we need to get a bit of money. I'm gonna buy. Am I gonna buy? We can do the bow mini game actually. Let's do that. What was the other stuff? There's magic for HV. There's a lens of truth for me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm bad at aiming. It's fine. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it was a longbow. I don't think you need a longbow. Do you want a longbow? Yeah, okay. It was like 30 rupees. Alright, Dumpe race as well. Oh, Anju, we can talk to her. Yeah, HV could use a bow, but sadly it's the wrong game. You got a soul of a champion. These graphics really didn't age well. Yeah, I know. How's it going, Roy? Good to see you. How are you? A Titanite slab. There you go. Oh yeah, we can get that item. That's right. Hang on. I need to remember how to do this. Hey, Luna, how are you? 25k souls. Hey, that ain't bad. What have we here? A Karthus Pyromancy Tome. I don't remember what any of these things do. Anything we need over here? Not really. How's it going? It's going. I would describe things as going, I suppose. Now, which grave is it? I can never remember. Is it this one? Nope. How about this one? No, it's one of them. Fourth one. See, I knew that. I totally knew that. I was just testing you guys. Don't worry about it. I totally knew that. Oh, that didn't work. Was I standing in the wrong place? Hey! Out of here, nerd. Never useful? Well, you never know. That's why we gotta check these things. Though you're right, it's probably gonna be a heart piece. Or a 1-up, that works too. Okay, Dumpe race, I suppose. Get out of here. Heart piece would have been better. Yeah, honestly, probably. Hello, sir. Alright, time to be bad at this. You get your fires out of here! Oh, we probably already failed now. No! Ah! No, we don't have a shield yet. Get out of the way with the flames, dude. Seriously. It's fine, as long as we can at least get the first one. Yeah, that's fine. This usually takes me a few tries because I'm bad. Oh, we'll take that 20 though. Take 2, this time with feeling. It's the worst when he puts the fire like around the corner and you can't see where it is. Like that. Dude! I mean, I wish you could use 2 swords in this game. That'd be pretty cool. Does he actually do that? I didn't know that, if that's true. Really? Wow. 20 at the left pots. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. With Bunny Hood, it's rapid fire. Oh, wow. Interesting. There we go. We should be good now. Yeah, one day we'll get something useful. Is that any good? I don't remember that one. Hey. Oh, whatever. You would think the bunny hood would make it easier. That's interesting, though. Ow. Can't even use it? Is that a miracle? I don't remember. Do not immediately remember that one. Okay, let's get some money. And then let's, buy some crap. Because we need to buy some crap. I did get the song, I got it earlier. Now, where was that lens? Oh, there's a shield there too. I should get that. Oh yeah, I should mark that I checked that. There we go. And what was this? Yeah, longbow. Magic we definitely want. Take this for now. Oh yeah, bomb hovers. You know, I'm just so good. I'm just so good at Ocarina of Time. Can't you tell? You learned bomb hovers? That's awesome. How did that massive seed go, by the way? Certainly looked like it took a while. Ow. Is that true, Caleb? Random Master Quest dungeons. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's something. Okay, let's do Rolling Goron, because we can. So there's a setup with the bombs you can do, right? I don't know if I've done this before. You can just shoot the bombs, is that true? Something like this? Which way is he coming? This way. Oh, okay, I'm bad, it's fine. We'll do it with bombs like a normal person. Nah, it was just me being bad, don't worry about it. Dude's a ninja, yeah. Oh, come on. That, I feel like that could have worked. There you go. All skill. All skill. A broken straight sword, yay! Amazing. Bomb hovers without hover boots is infinitely harder. Really? Hover boots negates damage from below. I did not know that. Well, today I learned. Grab the sculpture up here while we're passing by. Not that I really need them, but we'll take them. No, 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 no. How do you do this? You can backflip. There you go. You do bomb hovers to get water temple boss door without hover boots. Oh, wow. Interesting. I had to do more bomb hovers because it was Master Quest water temple. Oh. Interesting. It's hot. Yeah, I know. Alright, what do we think Fire Temple's gonna be? Let's find out together. What have we here? You know, so I had a feeling it was gonna be Jabu. I mean, we can do like a couple things, no? I guess we might as well take a look. Let's write this down so I remember. There we go. Yeah, some stuff, not much. So we're gonna be needing Bolero at some point. Jumping to the other side for the boss. Yeah, no, I'm good. Not to mention, it's gonna be Baronade, and I don't know if there's a proper way to beat Baronade as Adult Link. Because I haven't randomized the bosses or anything. At least I don't think I did. The hookshot works on these things. No, without a shield, yeah, okay. Now, remind me, which way has a chest? Left, right, and left as well. Do we need Rudo? We might need Rudo. I forget. Without hovering over Baronade? Yeah, okay. Another way to hurt Baronade, because hookshot doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we just need Rudo straight up. Alright, my bad. Is she here? Is that all? I assume so. Oh yeah, she is. Okay. Alright, you. You just wait there. I'm gonna do some stuff. Hang on. Just grab some sculptures for probably no real reason, but we can. So we should. That is 18 of those. Out of the way, Bubbles. Baron to cut the tentacles, but with ISG. Oh, really? What? That sounds wild. Chainsaw Sword. I do like that name. Pretty accurate, actually. Do. I like that. Okay, so now one of these is the tentacle room, and I don't remember which one it is, and we can't do it because we ain't got a boomerang. You just wait here, will you? Yep, not doing that. So yeah, I think there's literally one chest in here. I can permit you. Yeah, I don't remember this game that well sometimes. Thanks, Luna. So you do this room super fast. I remember when I thought Deku Nuts were useless. Boy, was I wrong. I know, right? We'll get that shield eventually. Yay! So worth the time. Alright, let's get out of here. I mean, they are actually really good. You just live there, Rudo. It'll be fine. Even Ganon is... I love that, yeah. So weird. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Alright, so back to what the actual plan was. Let's get some money. And, we can use the 20 rupees in here to do that. For, just in the Goron City entrance there. Or exit, I should say. Do. Certainly sounds painful. Yeah, you can't do anything else here. Please. Alright, we are going to get the money to purchase the things. That is the plan. was 150 for HV's magic. And a shield for me would be nice too. Looks TAS only? Oh boy. Thrilling Ocarina of Time gameplay! Look, this is why this is an async. Wonder what will happen next. Could it be we slash a pot for 20 rupees? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Unpredictable, I know. Just crazy. You know, we'll get to 500 rupees eventually. I don't know if we even need that much, but we might as well while we're here. Then we can head back to Kakariko and, get some stuff. Yeah, we can head into Forest Temple as well. We have Minuet. That is an option. Kakariko, there you go. Truly thrilling stuff. I mean, I think it's just bad luck, Kayla, is all it is. I'm really surprised that your banner is in such a bad spot. Have I tried Ship of Arcinian? I have. It's actually awesome. Yeah, they've done a great job with it. And the fact that it has a rando in it too is really cool. Only a grass crest shield. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, there's crowd control for it? That's awesome. Spawning ice keys? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Cuckoo swarms. Ah, neat. That's cool. I suppose because it's on PC, they can kind of do some of those things that the ROM version might not have been able to do. That's actually cool. Alright, do we really need that 8 rupees? I don't know, but we're gonna get them. Add remove ammo options. Yeah, I'm sure they could add that in. Let's just double check if there's anything else in the Goron City shop. I don't think so. I think we got everything useful. Certain viewer wanted to steal all your bombs. Oh, that would be funny. Nope, we got everything. Cool. Nothing else we can do here, right? Just thinking. I mean, we can go up to claim check, but we'll get to that later. We'll head back to Kakariko for now. Did the chest on top? Yes, I did. As child. In the maze? Yep. I've got his randomized or business scrubs on. Nope. This is a fairly standard settings I've gone for. Like, I think the wildest thing is just dungeons are shuffled, really. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Okay, so let's get HV some magic, because he needs that. That would be helpful. Get myself a shield as well. Alright, so what was this? A longbow. Yeah. We already have the Zora tunic, don't we? Here you go, have a bow, I insist. I insist. There's absolutely no reason for me to buy that, but take it. Do I have hints on for skulls? Yes. I think they're all not helpful. Why not? I've got money to burn, Kayla. I'll take one of these, please. Well, you have a longbow now. I enjoy that the Zora tunic is red. That's not going to be confusing in the slightest. Okay, okay, what do we think? We can go to Gerudo Valley with Epona. Let's see what Forest Temple has. I think that's an idea. Since we can just warp straight there. Well, 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 wasn't that a good idea? Excellent. Oh, is this even randomized? Okay. Now, sadly, the Forest Temple is a spiritual stone, but we should see what we can do here all the same, I think. Yeah, one step closer to that grass crest shield. Lens our only magic item? Kind of, yeah, so it doesn't really do a whole lot, sadly. Yay, good start. It does, yes. A chess game we can do, that's a good point. Shadow Temple, we still need hover boots. Oh, well, the start of the Shadow Temple, actually, yes. Shadow Temple, oh, well, Shadow Temple is at Spirit Temple. And we could get there via Spirit Temple as Child, but we need silver gauntlets otherwise. I like the Forest Temple music as well, yeah. I like all the dungeon music in this, to be honest. They all really suit the areas. I kind of like the Fire Temple one, actually. Like, it's spooky, as it should be. Fire Temple with the original chance? Yeah, I like it a lot, actually. Is Hawk, please. Why you gotta be like this? Yeah, I think it is actually some kind of religious chant, which is why they took it out. Which is fair enough, I suppose. We have a red potion, right? Yeah, we good. I guess we'll just do the Forest Temple, why not? was the best part of the song. I mean, it is a cool part of it for sure. You just go normal way? I mean, we can go out here. We might as well. Then it puts a troll on the start of the staircase, a firewall? Really? Why? Okay. I don't know, what little I played of Master Quest, it just felt like a bad ROM hack. I don't know, that's what it felt like to me. Maybe I'm just too used to the original. I mean, it's not actually, but it just feels like one. Oh, I saw that puzzle, Roy. Yeah, that looked really stupid. That's the well. So we're not going down. Maybe there's a way to reach that with hookshot, but I sure don't know, so I guess we're going back. For a second there, I thought you were saying Breath of the Wild Master Quest, and I was like, wait, what? But no, Bottom of the Well Master Quest. Okay. We can go outside here as well. Yeah, still might be required in a rando, it's true. Still up here, I don't know if we can reach him. Nope. Oh yeah, what's the chest over here? Now, what was the chest on the map? Oh, is that? Oh, that's down there. Okay, I knew that. Yeah, sure, Caleb. Really, that sounds interesting. Dang it! You, sir, go away. That sounds pretty wild, yeah. Go away. Ah. So I choose to deal with that situation. That sounds painful, yeah. Oh. That's pretty good. HV needs a bow, right? There you go. It was in the wrong forest temple, but there you go, I suppose. Yeah, exactly, wrong multiverse. Okay, yeah, down the well now. Get out of here. I really thought you could do that. Okay. Speaking of multiverses, what about them? Oh yeah, cool. Atonement. I have no idea what that is. Okay, that was that chest on the map. Gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, I kind of told you my thoughts on it. It was cool, but I feel like it was going on a bit long. That was really my only complaint with it. Makes you even more invincible? There you go. Get out of here, you nerd. There we go. No, too far. Pushing blocks, it's what you do. You push blocks. Definitely nailed the eye there, absolutely. Your light arrows were in that chest? Oh, wow. Thank you, Bizhawk. Needed long shot to get the key ring on the skull and the— oh, wow, that is funny. Okay. I need to try out the key rings sometime. I've never tried them. They seem interesting. Makes enemies more aggressive on you. Oh, okay. Like I said, I remember so little about that game. Alright, now do we hit the switch first? Or do we go through the door first? I forget. We're on round 6? It feels like longer than that. Spinning room, woo! Oh yeah, there's just a chest, that's right. Okay, so we do that first. The dragon took 7 rounds? Oh wow. Oh, they respawned already? Jeez. That's true. That's a fair point as well. There's the key we were after. Do we drop down? I forget. Yeah, I think we can, right? Oh no, that's the other one. I think it's the other door we want. Probably our hardest fight. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, one attack took off like half of Jim's health, I think, so. Yeah. There's a reason I was trying to like stay back and do supporty things, which is kind of what Jim's always done, I guess. Getting a recharge system? That makes sense. Oh. Good aim. Great aim. Best aim. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with this thing. I'm gonna use boomerang megaton hammer picker on sword. Oh wow. He had a lot of things, huh? That's cool, though. What am I doing? I'm being bad at video games. That's what I'm doing. Oh, killing a ghost? Well, I'm sorry, but we have to on this occasion. Megaton was gonna make players prone in a 15-foot radius, 1 foot. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I like that. That's a cool idea. Ow! You're in that corner over there? Look, I'm sorry, but we have to beat the ghosties. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yee. Yeah. Thanks, Bizhawk. I'm gonna blame Bizhawk anyways, because Bizhawk sucks. You didn't even use Jump Slash? Oh wow. Blue fire arrows. I don't know if he has those on, but there you go. Bizhawk does suck. It's true. He does? Cool, there you go. And yeah, I gave him magic earlier too, and a bow, so that works. Yeah. Had bomb arrows and all the elemental arrow shots down if you've never used it. Oh, cool. I enjoy that you had a lot of ideas for that. It's really neat. And yeah, Jim got the Ocarina of Time. That's gonna be interesting. I was balancing him out. Yeah. But the question is, does Jim know how to play an ocarina? I suppose he can probably figure it out. I know, I'm sorry, Kayla, but it must be done. He can learn. Yeah, fair. But hey, not all musicians are good at everything, you know. Some people think that. It's not true. Oh yeah, you're a musician. You can play, like, the violin, right? Nope. Jim uses Sun Song? Yeah! That would be funny. How did it work? You attune to a random song, right? Or you learn a random song. Something like that. That'll be interesting. Okay, we need to flip it. Okay, so let's go back. Why don't we just go now? Yeah. Change the ocarina, you're gonna learn a random song immediately. Each long rest, you learn a new one. Okay, yeah, cool. That's fun. We don't have a key for that door, though, right? Kayla? Isn't it a key door at the end? If I'm not mistaken? Yeah. No, you're fine. Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's kind of silly that you need one key to just get into one room to flip a switch. Is the hole in the floor there, or do we have to do that? Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? I guess let's drop down and see where that gets us. Otherwise, we might need like hover boots to do more here. I'm not sure. Because I know you can hover boots across to that one door. Make without hovers? Really? I didn't think you could. Hole in one. There you go. Would you bump into my shield, please? Thank you. Oh, the long way around. Yeah, right. You do a jump slash recoil setup? Oh, wow. Yeah, hover boots sounds easier. Or bomb hovers. Yeah, I'm not enough of a gamer for that, though. Could've sworn I had the sword out. The light arrows were on 50 skulls. Oh, that's terrible. You hope small Lothric banner soon? I know, so do I, because you need to be able to do stuff. You'll never find the light arrows in Kakariko. It's like, oh no. Yep, there's the key we were looking for. Yeah, that sucks. Oh yeah, because that's how you get to this door. Okay. Never mind. Doesn't matter then. Also, 18 skulls. Lovely. Just great. Yeah, seriously. Guys be like, nope, I'm done. Screw that. You win, Ganon. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Alright, so now we can go back through here. Maybe get some hearts while we're passing by, if we can. Maybe not. Nah, okay. Put one Master Quest dungeon on for fun? Not anytime soon, I'll tell you that. Already always in BK for forever. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate, Kayla. Yeah, you can set random Master Quest dungeons if you want. Not a great idea, but you can do it. You always set one random one. It's gonna be, I don't know, Dodongo's Cavern or something. Oh. Probably because you're a god gamer, Kayla. User selects Master Quest GTG or Ganon's Castle. Oh wow. I mean, you could just BLJ, it's true. Oh, that was bad. Where's the ladder? Oh, it's over there. Of course it is. We wouldn't put the ladder on the entrance one. Yeah, I also don't like to do that. I mean, usually by that point we just send you all the stars you need anyways. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty crazy though, Kayla. Like, you had the whole game open from the start, basically. And it's like, alright, now you just wait for like 80 stars. Have fun. You don't have to play the game at that point. Just weird. Ow. Yeah, because she got a key early on, and then her other key was in one of her levels or something, so, yeah. Can we open the chest, please? Thank you. Oh, I'll take it. Great aim, great aim. I was holding forward, I wish to make that known. That was weird. Holding forward is backwards? Strange. There we go. That was interesting. I enjoy the random big sculptural hallways. Yeah, totally. That was what that was. Yeah, we'll go with that. This boss fight is basically just, hey, did you get that bow? Make sure you use that bow. That's so weird. I totally did it on purpose, couldn't you tell? All skill. Good boss. Oh yeah, you can like jump slash up the ledge or something. I think I've seen that before, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Something like that. Yeah, right. Okay, fair enough. This goes back to here. Yay. boots for the wrong game, yeah. Very helpful. Oh yeah, totally. So would I. Maybe we'll stumble across them. Yeah, I mean, Kayla has a million Dark Souls checks that she can't do. Totally forgot what I was doing in this boss fight, by the way. Exactly what he sounds like. Don't lie. Really? That's funny. Yeah, hopefully we can find those things soon. I feel like HV should hint for them, but they'll come up. They'll come up eventually. Time to play tennis. Okay. Nailed it. I'm just bad. That works. He does, yeah. Because it's, what is it again? GTG'd in there, right? Yeah. Better be worth it. I don't think it is a Zaddle. I think you just have to be able to get down there, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, what else can we do? This juncture. Anything? Is there anything in here? I don't think so, right? Anything with adults, Kokiri. Where was Deku? Deku went to Fire Temple. Might be a few things in Fire Temple. We'll have a little peek in Fire Temple, see if there's anything. Have we seen where the Goron tunic is? We probably have, and I haven't been paying attention. Here it is. I'll take it. See if we can accomplish anything of value in here. Oh, I like the blue. That's a nice color. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of always been of the opinion of, you know, not really big on major glitches myself. But it depends, I suppose. I didn't mean to talk to you. I love that all the dungeons we have access to are the stupid, spiritual stone ones. No, I had his prelude. I remember that. This is just the sculpture, right? Yeah, we'll get it. That's what hints for. Yeah, that would be the plan there. Hey, you can do it with a fish too. Doesn't have to be bugs. Door. It's over this way. Yeah, like you literally just have to wait, Kayla. It sucks. Yeah, bugs are easier to get. That's true. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that sounds really weird. I don't understand that. That sounds like such a weird thing. Okay. We need a key, I think. The door up here is... The door up here is locked, correct? I believe so. I think we're done here. We need a hammer. Yeah, this is for Dark Souls, for reference. Okay, I guess we can head to Gerudo, see what we can do there. So, let's just go. Yeah, that just sounds really weird. That sounds weird and unfun, to be honest. It just makes me think of, like, for example, if Castlevania Aria of Sorrow were to ever be added to Archipelago, I sure hope they wouldn't be really stupid and make every enemy soul a check, because that would be just really, really dumb. Because that's kind of what that's starting to sound like. Let's head to Lake Hylia first. We can do adult fishing, because I'm gonna forget if we don't. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, oh wait, we have... Does Scarecrow work for this with hookshot? Let's see. Blair? Ooh, good to know. Get out of here, crows! Stop it! That's just rude. I'm trying to climb a ladder. No! Oh my god! It's gonna happen again, isn't it? Can I climb the ladder now? Thank you. Alright. Hey. Hey, you. Alright. Can we do shoot the sun? Because there's a scarecrow spot, but do you need long shot? Don't recall. Here he is. Yeah, that sounds weird. I don't know. I would hate to have to farm for progress. That just seems bad. See if we can do this. Because it's Dark Souls, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're in BK, I suppose you might as well. Well, does the sun not come up because it's raining because we haven't finished the temple? Actually, that's a thing, right? Yeah. Is it? I don't remember. Just shoot at it? Okay. Well, we probably can't. We need long shot, right? Rain doesn't matter? Okay, well, we can try. We can at least see what it is, I think. Yeah. Ah, of course, the legendary Deku Nut. What else would it be? Look at that. Look at it in all its glory. Yeah, we're not getting that. Alright, let's get out of here. I mean, it could be a nut upgrade. Where's my horse? No, we don't open the water temple. I'm not enough of a gamer to do that, I'm sorry. Not hard. It's not hard. It only took you like an hour to learn it. Yeah, it's not hard. Woo! Yeah, I'll pass. I'm not enough of a gamer for it. Alright, so I think it should be Rescue 1 Carpenter here. I agree with that mentality. We got other things to check. I mean, they didn't think she was going to see us, but look, just in case. Come on. There we go. Hello in the background. What you doing there? That's funny. Yeah. Alright, now is there money about? Yes. Does that money respawn? It does. Okay, let's get a bit. Because I guess we'll try the Horseback Archery. Now, I did exclude the 1500 points because I don't trust myself to do it. I probably could if I tried hard enough, but it won't be anything important should I do it. Alright, that'll do. And I think we read that GTG leads to the Deku Tree, which is also on the way of the hero, so that sounds like a good plan. There's something weird with, from what I remember seeing, you use magic and get hit by a Tektite and it knocks you into the water. Something, I don't know. Thank you, Bizhawk. Okay, we should only need the 1,000, but if we get the 15, we'll get something as well. Won't be important though. Bad aim to start. Oh, yeah. Thank you, lag. Perfect 1,000, there you go. What's the problem? There you go, I have an Estus shard, I insist. Yep, it is indeed the Deku Tree. Now this is on the way of the hero, so let's find some good things, please. That's pretty good. We like that. Oh, okay. We definitely needed that. Now, Child Link still can't get to Jabu just yet, but that's still good to have. Me too, honestly. I mean, again, he could hint for it. Well, that's when Chair jumps in and uses her host powers. Nah, that's when Chair just gives him Song of Storms. More Estus shards. I like that adult Link can just climb there. Well, then he should just hint for it. Can we get to the end? We don't have Din's fire to burn the web, right? Kinda interesting. Sure, that works too. Oopsie. Oh yeah, claim check. I need to check that too. Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring. Is that the one that increases magic damage? I forget. How can we get past this web? That's a good question. I think we need Din's fire, right? Or am I just derping on something right now? Does a bomb work? No? You can shoot it with an arrow. Really? Oh, do you mean... where from? From this one? Yeah, which torch would be helpful to know? What do you think about this proposition? Oh. 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 Come on. That's so stupid. Okay, great. Ow. Yeah, I certainly didn't, but it worked. Okay, so how do we do Queen Goma if we were to mess up the whole Deku Nut situation? Does she come down eventually? Because, you know, normally she goes up on the roof and you have to hit her with the slingshot to knock her down. What if we are bad? I thought it had to be the slingshot, but okay, we can try the bow. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Well, let's see. For some reason I had in my brain that it had to be the For some reason I had it in my brain that it had to be the slingshot specifically. Okay. Lovely deco tree. Which we needed to do, so that's good. A 1-up! Yay, thanks, Gum. Spiritual stone? No. A medallion, actually. Okay, I guess let's head over to Haunted Wasteland as well. We can do that. Which will get us to Shadow Temple, where we can do, not much, but some things. Yeah, we got Forest Medallion. Yeah, it should be, right? We will get to it. Really? Oh wait, do we need long shot to get across, or can you make it? Actually, can we get across? You know, I don't know. Yeah. Huh. Left side back walk? I did not know about this. Angle it and back walk. Where am I trying to get to? To like that side? Hmm. Oh yeah, okay, it takes you out. I see. So we're trying to like go along the quicksand, sort of? Like this kind of deal. I think I see what you mean. To the other corner line, yeah, okay. So kind of like here-ish. Oh, that was it too. Oh no. Okay, but I see how that works. Yeah, yeah. Need that full speed, yeah. Oh. Kind of like right along the edge. Oh, like this. There we go. Cool. Today I learned. Bomb chew guy just has bomb chews, so we won't worry about that. Which text, yeah. We can't do anything down here, right? Oh, there's a sculpture over, that's at night. This is all fire stuff that we cannot do. Oh, the sculpture is just here, okay. Might as well. Barry, where did you go? Come here. Come here. Thank you. Anything interesting? We got you that magic, and a progressive scale as well, and a bow, and ice arrows. Have you found Ice Cavern? Because yeah, you can do that if so. Yeah, I think you should hint for Song of Storms as well. I'm gonna follow you, Mr. Ghost. Lead the way. Sure is a roundabout path we take. Yeah, I mean, if you've got some checks to do, go for it. Hopefully that gives you a few things. I feel like I'm kind of starting to run out of stuff. I'm not sure though. There's probably still some other things. Which is weird to be saying, to be honest. Yeah, once you can actually play the game, exactly. Alright, and this is pretty much just to get a few things in Shadow Temple. Just to confirm, this was a heart up the top, right? I guess we should check. We'll do the Shadow Temple stuff first. Will we? Yeah, let's just do this. I never checked the hint back there either. Yep, that's a heart. Yeah. I'm getting a fever. Sounds like you should rest. Okay, thanks for the hint, I think. Shame it's not anything good. Really? Is it possible to lock on to the enemy? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's a shield of some variety. Let me fix that up a bit. So inconsistent with how sizable the lines are. That's better. That was interesting. Such a weird boss. You sure are on the other side of the room. I don't know why dead end exists twice. Yeah, me neither. There we go. I don't know, maybe it's vanilla hover boots. Would be nice. Nah. No one else in here? No. Well, I think that's everything we can do for now. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's everything there. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Get the prelude check. Let's do, actually we should do claim check because I forgot about that. Let's do that after we get this. Could be of use, maybe. Out of here. Back to worky lurk. No worries, HV. Yeah, I've sent you a few of those. Workers band. Yeah, we don't like work around here. It's true. We have what is that, 28 skulls? 29 skulls? I think there's one on the roof we can get, right? That'll put us at 30, which will get us a, can't remember what it was, but I don't think it was important. We can do it. Pretty sure we can. I don't think it's anything important. Is Gundir's soul? And I'm gonna assume you probably don't need a deep battle axe. Or conjurator boots. Yeah, so we're good. I figured. Alright, where was I? I was doing claim check, that's what I was doing. Oh yeah? It's only transposing kiln? Fair enough. Ow. Should have thought of this earlier. I did think of this earlier and then I just forgot, and I think is what it was. Get out of here. There we go. Walking right past where I need to be, because I'm smart. Great. No one else here. We still know there's a song over here, which we really want. I wish we could get to that. Yeah, so it's probably HVs. It might be Zelda's Lullaby, though. Isn't that purple as well? I can't remember. Think more pinkish? Okay, maybe. Okay, there's the treasure chest game as well, and then I'm starting to run out of ideas a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I would need Bolero for that. I mean, we need Bolero anyway, because that's where Jabu is, at Fire Temple, so... Alright. I guess the dog's coming with us. See, this is worth it. There's not much else we can do with the magic that we've got, so... Sure is fun and exciting. Alright, what do we got? Estus Shard. Alright. Well, now is the point where I'm starting to run out of ideas a little bit. what else can we do? Cap is 12 and you're at 11? Oh, wow. What was the other check? I know we didn't get the second one. I think it was just purple rupee. Well, let's just see. Yeah. Dang it. These ones are so hard. Oh. That looks pretty good. Yeah. And we do the lineup, which is roughly here-ish, I think. There you go. Yay. That wasn't the second check. Oh, crap. Okay. Get out of the way. Thank you. This should be the second check, then. Alright. So that's confusing, because I thought it gives you both checks in a row. It does not. Okay. Glad I checked that, then. Yeah, at this point, I'm running out of ideas. Yeah, more healing power. Yeah, we still can't help you. So there's the big pose, but I disabled that check, so it shouldn't be anything important. And I don't know what else. Did I have anything in my notes? I don't think so. What items do you have? It's right there on the screen. But here too. Yeah, me too. Jabu with a fish. Yeah, but we don't have Ruto's letter. It's closed with my settings, I believe. I might be out of stuff? Well, we could hint for something. What would we hint for? What would do a lot? Bolero would get me a song of some sort, and we could do Jabu. Hover boots are great. Iron boots would be great. Check the book. Oh yeah, that does show you a if there's a local hookshot, right? I think it has to be in your game, but yeah, that's a point. We already got one hookshot that was in my game. Can't remember where it was, but we got it yesterday. We can check and see. I guess that's something to do, yeah. Yeah. That would be good to know. Just let me think. For Fire Temple, I think we need the hammer to do anything more there. GTG is in the well, so we can't really do anything else there. Din's Fire would help too. Zelda's Lullaby would do a lot. What was in this? I think it was just a heart piece, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't need that necessarily. Yeah, I got that. That was the one I got. Well, let's have a look when in doubt. Impa's house, I believe I did that. Yeah, pretty sure I did. I mean, we can check. Right here. I think it had something good for chair, if memory serves. Didn't know you could miss that jump. Yeah, I did that. Let's see, it's gonna be mainly like overworld stuff. Deku Theater. We can't do that. Storm's Grotto. Hyrule Tektite Grotto. No, we would need Iron Boots. Or Gold Scale. Hollow Ranch, Talon's Chickens, Song from Malin, no. Just thinking about these ones. Frogs Ocarina game, Frogs in the Rain, no. Area rewards, nope. Goron City pot freestanding. No, we have to open the thing for that. And we need Zelda's Lullaby. Goron City Maze left chest. That we need hammer or silver gauntlets for. Earthbound Trail freestanding piece of heart. That was a recovery heart, I think. Cac Potion Shop and Cac Bazaar items. I think we saw a bunch of junk. Market 10 big pose. I turned that off, so it shouldn't be anything important. Wasteland chest. We need fire for that. Oh, the fortress chest we can do, though. I forgot about that. Okay, let's go do that. located something. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So the chest at Gerudo's Fortress we can do. I think. We'll see. I did forget about that. That's what missing is for. Yeah, we have Scarecrow. But apart from that, I think that might be it. Yeah, I think Zelda's Lullaby would be great. That would do a lot. Probably hint for one of those. Yes, otherwise I think I'm out of things for the moment. Which I guess it means it must be one of the things that I sent HV. He must be able to do something with those. Although maybe Chair can do some stuff with that run I sent too. Yeah, I think we're about out of stuff again. How's it going, Chet? Hope you are well. Do I remember how to get up there? No. But you know what? We'll figure it out. This is not helpful, I don't think. I don't know where I'm going. He's way up there, huh? Yeah. There's some way up here. I just can't remember what that way is. Probably not this way. This seems promising. Now, at what sort of angle would I need to be to get this? Go up? Okay. Can we get up that high? Do one of those fancy ground jump things? Oh wait, oh no, there's vines around here, right? Yeah. You can just make that. Yay. Alright. I mean, I think that's it. I can't think of much else, to be honest with you. Peek at some of these earlier things. think that's it, isn't it? 1500 points is, yeah, I turned that off, so it shouldn't be anything important. Yeah, I think all of those weren't anything important either. I mean, we can check some of the earlier shops. Just in case. But otherwise, I think that's it. Yeah, silly storm song. I agree. It sucks because you just straight up can't play your game for like ages. Yeah, sucks. So what was actually in some of these? Yeah, no wonder I didn't buy them. Not always you. You can buy HVS Sculpture. Get some money while we're here, I guess, anyways. You know what else we can do? We can check where the adult Link spawn is, because I never did that. Could be like Zora's Fountain or something. It's possible. Lame. Probably vanilla? You never know. Why am I missing that now? No. Do this a few times. Hey, Glitzy, how are ya? Yeah, not too bad, thanks. You'll be lurking? No worries, I appreciate it. We might be finishing up soon if I can't think of anything else to do, but you know. Very hard-earned sculptural token, I insist. I insist. Just to get some of these checks off the list, also. Alright, let's check the adult, spawn point. Because you never know, it might be of use. It might be of use. We shall see. I think the only place it could be that's useful at this point would be, you know, Zora's Fountain area. Maybe. Never know. It could just be vanilla, yeah. Let's find out. Well, it wasn't vanilla. Yeah. Get the sculpture here because we can. I kind of want to double check the fire temple, to be honest, just in case. Pretty sure we do need the hammer to do stuff there, though. Just for fun. Then there must be something I can do there after all. If that's the case. Did that ocarina help at all? It helped a ton. Yeah, it's the reason I'm Adult Link right now. I missed the boss room chest. No, I got that one, I'm fairly certain. I mean, we can check. I don't believe you. You don't believe me? Well, let's see then. Pretty sure I went here already. See? See? Told you, didn't I? Big room right hand side. Yeah, I think I did that too. I think we need the hammer, because I don't think it's key locked down there. I might be wrong. Don't remember that being the case. It's key required behind it. Okay. I don't remember. Right hand side, yeah, I did that. Like, let's look at the map. Because that door's key locked as well, right? No, I think I need the hammer. I'm pretty sure you can go through the hammer way without a key. I mean, I'm willing to be proven wrong, but I think that's the case. Otherwise, this is not possible, from what I can see. Let's double check this door. I'm pretty sure the door up here is locked too, though. Yeah. So if that's the case, we would be soft locked, so... Oh no. Something like that. This is locked, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, I think I need hammer. I feel pretty confident that hammer lets us do more. Hint for it, I could. Thing is, Fire Temple's a spiritual stone anyways. I mean, we probably do need the hammer later, but I'd rather hint for something else. Zelda's Lullaby would do a lot. Hover boots would be good. I know you would like it, but I wouldn't. Right, well I think it's time then. Oh, Zelda Lullaby's in my GTG. Okay. Statue chest. Okay, so I need Song of Storms to get there. That's unfortunate. No, it's mine. Okay. Should I hint for my Song of Storms? Or maybe my hover boots? I mean, Zelda's Lullaby is great. It would be great. Hard to know. I don't. How many hints do I have? How many points do I have? Let's see. Hint costs 29 points. I have 69 points. Okay, so I can get a few more. Let's see. Let's do... What will be immediately helpful? Honestly, the weird egg wouldn't be bad either. Tough to know. Well, the other hook shot, maybe? Well, iron boots? I don't know, there's actually a fair number of things. Zelda's Lullaby in particular would do... Maybe even Ruto's Letter. Song of Storms? Because that leads to Zelda's Lullaby, which does a lot. That does get me a lot of checks. Oh, oops. US, large club. That's super early once you get the banner, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hover boots are in my own bottom of the well, and yeah, I figured that would be Jabu. Okay. I think it's out. I think I can't hint anymore, right? Yeah, okay. Good to know, then. Good to know. Well, I think that's gonna call it, then. I think that's all I can do right now. Let's double check. Let's see. Spirit Temple, nope. Spirit Temple, because we have child access. No, I don't think there's anything else there. Shadow Temple, we need hover boots. Water Temple, we need iron boots. Fire Temple, we need the hammer. Bottom of the well is at Jabu. Ah, you're all good, Chair. Take your time. It's an async, you know. We don't all have to be rushing to do things. Definitely sounds like it's been a week with what you were saying earlier. Yeah, I think I'm out of stuff. Yeah. I mean, we could get, like, the 1500 points, but it shouldn't be anything important. And we could get the pose, but it also shouldn't be anything important. But we could do it, just to get more hint points. I mean, that's maybe not a bad idea. How many do I have? So, I mean, it all adds up. Probably unnecessary, though, right? I don't know. Some shop points. Yeah. Yeah, there's some easy shop items I could buy and just be a little tedious. Ends up at about 16. Yeah. I mean, maybe we should get some of those out of the way, you know? Where's the best place to get money then? What if we did? Go to Child and then go to Kakariko and just get that 50 rupees off Anju a bunch of times? I like that plan. Might as well clear out some of these, I think. Yeah, I hope everything's okay. How many points do you get per check? I mean, I think it's 1. I think by default it's 1. Yeah. And the number it costs is sort of dependent on how many checks are in your game. It's kind of interesting how it's done. Yeah. Chair, in the multis we do, I like to set hints to basically free, because the only time we ever really need hints is when, you know, when we're in BK mode anyways. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll just all meet up in Europe, it'll be great. Probably pretty far for me. Seems pretty decent. It would be faster if we had the bunny hood. Don't even need to learn the language? I know I would definitely struggle with that. They can't speak it correctly either. Really? That's funny. At least if it's about German, really. I don't know how fast this is, to be honest, but we're doing it. German is such a terrible language? Really? No one can. I don't know. Kayla can, yeah. I'm sure you could. I'm sure you can. What is that? It's quite an emote. We're just doing this for lack of anything better to do, really. Alright. Yeah, it probably would have been. But look, this was the way we did it. Buying some nonsense. What are my plans? What do you mean? Beat the game? It's usually the plan in a multi. Our plans? We wait. We wait. That's all we can do, you know? That's all we can do, I think. Sits down and does nothing. Yep, I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. So much rupee farming. It's great fun. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That is something to do. Aw. I do. I'm just doing this because it's closer. I mean, it's probably pretty close to the cow cave. Maybe, I don't know, in terms of how fast it is. Just buying random nonsense at this point. Because I don't think there's much else to do. Really? There you go, you totally need this ragged mask, Kayla, I insist. And HV, definitely you need these 5 bombs also. Those are such rip-offs. It's not even funny. Yeah, we actually didn't have much, did we? It's kind of interesting. HV, can you get to Ice Cavern? Because if you can, then yeah, that'll be some stuff. Okay. It's random, yeah. I figured. Oh no! Send the bridge down again. Ah! What? Where's the bridge? Okay, that was strange. Oh yeah, one of Kayla's checks kind of messed up, we think. Like, she could look at the spoiler log and see what it is, as well. If you know the name of the... You could also... oh yeah, I was gonna say you could hint for it, but no, you can't. Never mind. Yeah, and you wouldn't want to spend that much on it either. Yeah. Yeah, but if it's a problem, like, check and just give us the item that it's supposed to give us. Yeah, that's so weird. You gave it holidays? What do you mean? You killed it. You ate it! Oh no! Wait, the mimic's supposed to eat you! Thrilling Ocarina of Time gameplay, once again. But yeah, Kayla, if you know the name of the check, I guess just... we can check what it is in the spoiler log. This is so worth it. Absolutely worth it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You could also, Chair, what you could do is just give Kayla the hint for that location. I think you can do that, so it's a free hint for her. Pretty sure that's a thing you can do as well. How are we doing on those hint points now? See, it's getting there. Yeah, this is definitely Stardew Valley. How's it going, Alex? We're basically in BK mode, but, you know, we're here. How you doing? Yeah, Chair, we think there was a problem and we think Kayla wasn't able to get one of the checks she was supposed to be able to get. There's two? That's bad. Any second now. So both of... Isn't a store... Surely that's like an actual area you can go to, though, I feel. That sounds like a unique item, you know? Oh, it's a mimic... okay. But it's not there, yeah, right. Okay, what are the other random things? Other shop things? Zora's domain shop item. I think that was something for Kayla. Let's just go do that, I guess. Not even in logic still, but that's fine. Yeah, so it says they're missing, Are you sure those are the locations you think they are? Like, I don't know what to suggest. Like, maybe it's... Because it seems weird that it would glitch out like that. Okay, I believe you. Yeah. We're probably gonna finish up soon here. We're just getting some random junk because we can, basically. Solo Dancer, 3 Rats Ashes, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, here you go. Have that large Titanite shard. You definitely need it, and it was definitely worth 200 rupees. There you go. Yeah, okay. Weird. Not that. inside a chest. Yeah, that seems weird that it would not have counted then. Hmm. Alright. I think it was like one of the shops here I didn't buy anything, you know? $11 Estus plus 2. Yeah, you're in business already. Yeah, seriously. It's all so worth it. Hmm. I don't have anything else to do. I'm just buying random junk, you know? Might as well. Alright. So for like the 5th time this stream, it's thrilling Ocarina of Time gameplay! Can you believe it? Truly incredible stuff. I know, right? Just incredible stuff. Yeah, I think once we buy just a few more items, we'll just call it. No need for this to be a thing that people have to watch. Nor something that I have to really do, but I'm doing it anyway. I do find it weird that, like, I have magic and basically nothing to do with said magic. Like, I have the lens of truth and that's it, I think. It's kind of odd. Alright, there you have it. Let's go buy some more junk. Ow. Songs are hard. Hope HV appreciates I'm investing in his future. Like, seriously investing. Can't even hold all this money. Alright. That's probably as much as we need to do, to be honest. Oh, that's pretty close. That's alright. I don't think we can get enough anyways. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna do it. Yeah, much as I would love to... Like, unless there is some magical way to get down here, you know? But there's like a thingy at the bottom, right? Like, you can't even if you have iron boots, you still can't get down there. Like, some magical way down here? I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for now. There's a wall in front, yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I can't think of much else we can do, sadly. That's the problem HV has, yeah. Those. Otherwise, Navi dive? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. But the wall's in the way anyways, right? So... yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. Hey, thanks for hanging out, folks. I appreciate it a lot. Don't think we'll raid, I think we'll just call it a night, so... yeah, thanks for being here, friends. I will enjoy my Hungry Jacks mode, yes. Wait, I can fix this. There we go. You found a chest you didn't open? Wow. Wow. There you go. Glad you checked that. But yeah, the other item, we should check what that is. That's good, I'm glad we checked that. The Mimic is still gone. Yeah, weird. But yeah, either way. That's gonna be it from me for tonight, so... yeah, thanks again. Thanks folks for hanging out, I really do appreciate it. And we'll get back to this when we get stuff. That's how these tend to go. But yeah, for now, have a good day, folks, or whatever time it is for you, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!